Comes the Hurricane. Let's see. He's got a big reputation. Won the WKA world title not so long ago.
One of the best Muay Thai fighters in the country, Paul the Hurricane Briggs, led to the ring by his father, Dave Briggs, and also his cornerman and trainer, Dave. What a team they are, what a combination. Paul, of course, the WKA world champion, fighting with knees, and he's up against the WAKO world champion in Gurkan Ozkan, the wrecking machine.
Gurkan, the man everyone's come to see tonight.
Mark the Hammer, if you ever wanted to see a crowd go wild, wait until Gurkan Ozkan makes his way to centre stage.
We love it, don't we?
They are going to go crazy.
This crowd turn out to see Gurkan. They support him all the way. They create an atmosphere that you just don't see. To knock out every opponent who dares to face him in 1996, and he says that will start here tonight on Super Fight Sunday with Paul Briggs.
Ladies and gentlemen, your sanctioning body, the International Sport Karate Association. Our ringside physicians, Dr. Peter Pejovac and Dr. Peter Lewis, tolling the bell for the first of 5 rounds.
Okay,
Lee, your promoter, Mr. Tarek Solik. National anthems. Please be upstanding, ladies and gentlemen. Not yet. Yes, I will. My apologies. No national anthems, no title fight. Thank you, Stan, Michael Chavello, Taylor and Michael for your voiceovers and great commentary on video. Malcolm, will you break the gloves? No, I'm not. That is wrong, ladies and gentlemen. We're not having a national anthem. Sorry about that. You can stand and just pay homage to both our fighters. Before we commence, give Paul Briggs and Gurkan Ozkan a big round of applause. Wish them good luck in centering here. Our judges, independent of referee Malcolm Bullner, are Dave Hitchcock, Ignatius Missiladis, Michael Bogle, Bart McCarthy and Mr. Bob Todd. Welcome to ringside, gentlemen, for your supervision. On behalf of the Victorian State Government, the Jeff Kennett Government returned to office by unanimity recently. Okay, we're apolitical tonight. I'm Howard Lee. Thanks for having me in centre ring as we glove up for our main event. I can't hear you. Never mind. I'm missing the gags. Never mind that. Can you hear them, Stan? Can you hear the gags? I can't. You can? Good hearing. Can you, Sam, hear those gags? I've taken too many headshots, but never mind. Okay, we're just about to rumble with our main events. Thanks for your patience. Thank our many sponsors this evening. Mobile World Communications sponsoring our main event. 5 rounds.
Bir şeyden az değil mi?
Yeah, çıkar.
Çözülür mü?
Both men being gloved up by their respective corners in preparation for this main event. Gurkan Ozkan versus Paul the Hurricane Briggs. What a sensational main event this one is going to be. Mark the Hammer Castanini, you can feel the atmosphere here at Dallas Brooks Hall.
You can see the look of intent on Paul's face. It remains to be seen whether that's going to be enough. But there was a bit of a wait there
for Gurkan to come out. But they're ready to go now.
Jamal Hassan, Gurkan Ozkan, as I was saying before, supremely confident, saying that he wants to knock out every opponent that comes his way in 1996, and he wants to start it here with Paul Briggs. But the Briggs camp also extremely confident. Dave Briggs saying his boy's got what it takes to put Gurkan Ozkan on the canvas and defeat him in front of his home crowd, and that's a feat we are yet to see. Gurkan Ozkan has never been defeated in Melbourne. I think only once as an amateur, but certainly not as a professional.
He's got looking at it from the other side, he's got a daunting task ahead of him, Gurkan, as well. He's got to fight two of Queensland's best. Well, not Queensland's best, I'll take that back, the world's best.
Exactly.
Both boys, WKA world title. That's a very credible title.
When you say both boys, we should just mention for the viewers at home, that's Ian Jacobs we're talking about, the second opponent on June 30th. Now, an interesting fact is that Jacobs has said he will knock Gurkan Ozkan out, and he'll be the first man ever to do that.
Well, I think
Gurkan Ozkan has vowed to you and I, Mark the Hammer, and to all the readers of International Kickboxing magazine, that if he loses to Ian Jacobs, he will retire from kickboxing, and that is one supremely confident statement to make.
That is the biggest statement any fighter can make. You know, you're pinning everything on a victory, and that's a dangerous statement to make at the best of times. But I think if anyone can make it, well, Gurkan can, because he's got the ability there to back it up. So
Gurkan Ozkan exploded onto the kickboxing scene really in 1994, 1995. 94, of course, at Festival Hall, we annihilated England's Keith Clooley to win the world title alongside with his now retired stablemate Tibet Hamza. And from then on, it was the only way is up for Gurkan Ozkan. Ventured overseas, won the professional title as he swore he would in his first professional bout.
First professional fight, one world professional title. That's a big ask, and something that I don't think has happened before.
He has been a man who has kept up his word, and if he's going to keep his word tonight, he will defeat Paul Briggs.
Super Fight Sunday. It's showtime, and let's get ready to rumble! 5 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, Oriental rules. This is an equally weighted match, took 2 years in the making. Would you welcome, on my right, occupying the blue corner, he comes from Alcester in Queensland. With his father, his mentor, David the Master Briggs. He has a kickboxing record of 47 bouts, 39 wins, 1 draw, 6 losses. 12 months ago, he went to Japan and captured the WKA World Muay Thai Super Middleweight Championship of the World over 5 rounds from the UK's Winston Walker. Would you welcome to Melbourne again? He is only 20 years of age. He established a reputation in this town on the Sadake Lodgelinas bill when he beat Taikin of Japan inside 1 round. Would you welcome, on the blue corner, wearing multicolored trunks, white with the Hurricane, Paul Briggs! Across the ring in the red corner, he's had 36 bouts, 34 wins, 2 losses, 24 wins by knockout. He is the World Association of Kickboxing Organization's Super Middleweight Champion of the World. Twice ISCA Super Middleweight Champion of the World. He holds 7 titles in total. Last time here at the Dallas Brooks Hall, October 8, 1995, beat Chen Pao, the legendary Bangkok fighter. 26 years of age. Would you welcome the pride of Turkey, Gurkan Ozkan!
And you heard the crowd go wild here at Dallas Brooks Hall. Super Fight Sunday, Gurkan Ozkan against Paul Briggs. I'll tell you what, Mark the Hammer, 85 bouts between them, something has to give.
Good luck to both the fighters.
Gurkan with a very high KO ratio. There's 36 fights, 25 KOs. That's good in anybody's book. So Paul Briggs, on the other hand, is a bit more of a journeyman, so Be interesting to see how this goes. What do you think, Stan?
Gurkan Ozkan, like a greyhound, is going to have to jump out of the box here, is my prediction. The first 2 rounds are going to be very, very important for Gurkan Ozkan.
Hit him fast and hit him hard.
Let's rumble in the first round of Super Fight Sunday. Ozkan versus Briggs. Whoever thought it had happened? Downtown Melbourne.
Ooh, nice whipping kick there by Paul. Very relaxed, composed fighter, Paul Briggs.
Good anticipation by Briggs.
Ooh. Very cautious. A lot of respect there from both fighters.
Both men looking very good. Gurkan Ozkan.
Gurkan's going to have to keep that right glove real high, because that kick's going to come up there, that left kick from Paul Briggs. Going to have to keep that right glove up high.
Both fighters very tentative at this stage.
Oh,
there was the clubbing left there from Gurkan. Goes in with the left jab.
You can feel the power. 4 rows back on the front, you can feel the power. Gurkan's hands.
Nice low kick.
He felt that one, didn't he, to the outside left thigh of Gurkan Ozkan. Paul Briggs, centre of the ring.
Watch him setting up that knee there, Paul Briggs. High round kick.
Gurkan building up the wall there to defend against those high left roundhouse kicks of Briggs. The right hand there by Gurkan. He hasn't exploded into this fighter as we've seen in so many of his other contests.
Paul Briggs wants to stay mobile because as soon as he stops, Gurkan's going to jump on him.
There goes the first knee of the fight there from Paul Briggs.
He's grappling, working hard inside there, trying to land knees. Gurkan Ozkan looks a little hesitant at the moment. There's a big right hand.
Of course, Paul Briggs, the more experienced of the two with the knees.
Yes.
Ooh, Ozkan caught him there with the left hook. The wrecking machine against the Hurricane.
Paul Briggs stalking, nice combination, lands a low kick. And I tell you what, a few of those will take its toll. Very composed, Paul Briggs. I like what I see so far from Paul Briggs' front kick.
Gurkan Ozkan, the man with the meanest fists in the business. Winds up for a high right roundhouse kick, doesn't find the mark. Paul Briggs goes downstairs, trying to soften up that outside left thigh of Gurkan again.
Of course, Gurkan also had a injury in the left leg.
Nice knee there by Briggs. Looked right up into Gurkan's face. Just remember that these are 3-minute rounds.
3-minute rounds, that's
3-minute rounds, so you've got to have that minute extra. Might not seem like long to us out here, but in there, it's an eternity.
5 by 3-minute rounds. The crowd getting behind Gurkan Ozkan. End of the first round.
What do you see? We're very fortunate to have your experience ringside with us tonight. Just explain to the viewers a little bit what's going through these fighters' heads at this time.
There's a lot of respect there, like I said earlier. It's taken a long time to get it together and then get these guys matched up in the ring. So there's a good respect there. And actually, Gurkan Ozkan, he did not go into the fight around 40 minutes. Well, we did behind 40 minutes.
Every time we used to have a good amount of time to go on, so don't try to mix it with the road. You let them know he was there.
Years of age, he's young, he's had quite a few fights, so you know. And from what I see of Paul so far, the way he's moving, his timing looks spot on. His agility, he's very, like his reflexes, everything seems to be so far, from what I've seen in the first round, spot on. So it's really going to look like it's going to pick up a win.
He's had great anticipation, Paul, tonight. He's been getting out of the way of a lot of that heavy artillery of Gurkan.
Round 2 of Super Fight Sunday here at Dallas Brooks Hall, brought to you by Tarek Solak Promotions. It's Paul Briggs in the red trunks against Gurkan Ozkan in the black. Gurkan going with the straight right. He's down. He's down. Can he get up from it? Paul Briggs.
Paul Briggs having the breather. Let's hope he gets up.
Paul Briggs.
Oh no, it's not
It's good night, Irene. It's good night.
He's up.
No.
Gurkan's going to jump on him now.
Gurkan Ozkan is ripping into him.
Gurkan explodes, unleashes his upon Paul Briggs.
Very good. Gurkan has held good with his claim.
Well,
He's knocked out his opponent.
he didn't explode in the first, but my word, he came out in the second, Mark Castanini, and pummeled him.
What can we say? You know, this is the optimum build-up for Jacobs. You know, it's been taken right up to Jacobs now. So, Paul Briggs, he looked good in the first round, I must say. He looked the best I've seen him in the first round, but as soon as those punches landed on him, it was all over, you know. I think we can only imagine the power that Gurkan has in his hands.
He planted him like a tree with those hands.
If you want to see
And
our
Briggs found the canvas.
30 Ian Jacobs. We'll take it one by one. Thank you.
As Tarek just said, June 30, it's going to be the biggest night in Melbourne that we've seen in a long time, and
it will be the most anticipated showdown in quite a few years, Mark. Especially in the middleweight division, super middleweight division.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. It's going to be one of the nights to be remembered, the atmosphere and the fight.
Take your hat off to this
Don't miss
man.
it. Gurkan Ozkan just celebrating now with Jamal in centre ring. They deserve it.
Don't go away, because we're going to talk about Paul Briggs and
knocked out his
Gurkan
opponents this year.
Ozkan. Ladies and
And there's
gentlemen,
1 out of 1.
the stoppage or the knockout came 1 minute 14 seconds into round 2.